right, hey Sam. So obviously, really good golf swing. A couple things that I want to point out. So I see the backswing's phenomenal. I wouldn't mess with anything there. And then it looks to me like coming down. So in transition, if your golf swing's more around, then you're gonna have to rotate to get the club back in front of you. But if your golf swing's more upright, then the rotation isn't gonna happen in transition. It's gonna happen more from impact to the finish. Because think about this, if my golf swing's more upright and I turn, the club gets sent way too far out. But if I had a flat golf swing and I turn, the club gets sent back in front of me. So I think in your golf swing, you have a tendency to turn a little bit too much right here, and then you never quite get your center of gravity to the bottom of the arc in transition. So what that means is my sternum, my belt buckle, the center of my head, I need that in transition when I level out to move to the bottom of the arc. Because if these arms fire in front of me, they're gonna fire to the bottom of the arc. So 8-iron, wedge, bottom of the arc's the low point of the divot, driver, bottom of the arc's behind the golf ball. So it's in different places for different clubs. It's in different places for different trajectories. But in your golf swing, I think we get up here pretty good, and then this starts to turn a little bit excessively, and then what that causes is the arms kind of go independently through here, and you're kind of hung back on this right side, and I see this right wrist break down a little bit while everything's sort of hung back on your right side. And then the arms kind of run away from you through here. So I think that could be causing some of the shots that bug you that go left. So what I would suggest is in transition, when I level out, I want to have just enough lateral movement to move my center of gravity to the bottom of the arc. Then when my arms fire, they fire to the low point, but I've got my body in a position where everything can move together through here, versus if I turn and hang back, it causes the arms and body to kind of disassociate through the strike. So what I'd have you do is, just as a drill, maybe feel like if you took your right hand in a fist, and if someone was right here and you were gonna deliver an uppercut to them, notice how my right knee, my right hip, my right rib, and my right shoulder all move together to the finish. So the body moving together through here will keep the club in front of me and moving with me, versus body hangs back, overturns, arms run away from me, and then you kind of come up late to the finish. So I would play around with leveling out a little differently, getting the center of gravity to kick a little more forward. That's going to put your body in a position to absorb the hands and arms, and then from here it's like an uppercut. The right knee, right hip, right rib, right shoulder all move together to the finish, because that's where we want the bulk of our rotation, and the speed of our rotation is from here to here. If I overturn from here, the body's going to stall out, the arms are going to run away, and then I'm susceptible to a hook. So let me know your thoughts on this. I hope it helps, and thanks again for sending the video.